10 as we wind this one down. Myers with a tough shot. Workman another rebound. Cole will run it across. Not gonna foul. It's Cole gonna throw it down the court, and the ball game is over. John Brown University out of Silver Springs, Arkansas. Your 2005 NAIA Men's Division I National Champions. And we are back to Kansas City to put a wrap on this championship for the guys from Arkansas after this timeout.
It was an incredible year. John's coached a long, long time before and after, and it was just such a special time. Oh, there you are, honey, with the net. That's pretty. Lots of hugs.
Actually, we had been to the national tournament the 2 years before that. This was our third trip to get to go. And so expectation was that we would go through the conference and have a chance to go back to Kansas City to the national tournament. That team was I think, a pretty close-knit bunch of guys. And as the season went on, they really got where I think they liked each other in their play. They supported one another real well. Defensively, they got where they understood their roles and how to focus on team defense before stopping their individual man. Offensively, the roles got defined, and there was little resistance of who should be shooting and who should be screening and who's the playmaker and that sort of thing. So I think all of that came together real well. We tried to have the frame of mind that the trip to the national tournament was a reward for the kind of season that we had had. And I remember, or what I tried to focus our attention on is, it's a reward for going, but we worked hard to prepare to go, because a part of that reward for going was to represent the people that we represented, John Brown University, our team, ourselves, in the best way we possibly could. But as we got there and stayed and played, I think I remember feeling like, it's a relief, it's fun to get to stay, but I don't remember feeling a lot of pressure saying, oh, we got to win the national tournament.
Brandon Cole, Sirius radio satellite player of the game. And his tournament high is 27 he got. Did that against Union on 5 3-pointers. A similar night, 25 and 4 3-pointers for the national title. And here you take a look at some of the fans.
Greetings, everyone from West Africa. I wish so badly that I could be there with you today to celebrate one of the greatest memories. And my heart is sad that I'm not with you, but my heart is also full of joy thinking about such a special time. You know, the team that season was a very special team. It's a unique situation because you often get asked about team chemistry. You get asked about how the team worked together, what were the problems, what were the challenges. But there was something unique about this team and this group. And I believe it was a unity that's very special. We made a run late in the season. There was a point where we didn't know if we would make the tournament. We were losing games, we were struggling, but all of us deep down knew what we could do once we get to that point where we're together.
When Dr. Pollard realized that he made this deal with John that he would come if we got in the final game, and it was kind of wasn't exactly a joke, but everybody was on vacation. This was spring break.
Well, in my first year, I had a really interesting experience because the basketball team won the national championship. and actually the basketball tournament happened over spring break. And I had talked to the coach, Coach Sheehan at the time, and I asked him, I sort of said, he goes, oh, don't worry about it. We're not even make the playoffs, I don't think. And so, but he won the last 5 out of 6 games during the regular season. He got an at-large bid. And so I talked to him right before he left. I said, listen, if you make the championship, I'll come. I got plans already. I'm going to be in Colorado with my family. And he says, oh, don't worry about it. We'll maybe get through a round or two if we're lucky. And so they went to Kansas City and I went to Colorado. And after the first game, I looked up on the webpage, and sure enough, we'd won. Third day came and we won again. Then I called him. I said, John, what are you doing to me? It looks like you're doing really well. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. I got a really tough game tomorrow. I'm not sure we'll make it. Sure enough, I went to the library the next day, won again, called him again. He goes, well, you might want to buy a ticket. They come to the semifinals. And so sure enough, I checked in the library the next day. We won, drove down to Denver, flew to Kansas City, and I was there when our team won the national championship.
I still think about it, and I reflect on that. That was our opportunity, and we were able to capitalize on it. And it may not have happened if you put those 32 teams together. You probably have a different champion virtually every time you play it. I think this team was a special team, obviously, for John Brown. And it was just a special time for me and my family to be at John Brown and share in the experience. The bigger thrill 20 years later is looking back and see what these guys, these young men, have turned into men now, and what they've done in life, and how they've taken the determination that it takes to be a college basketball player, and team-oriented that it takes to win a national championship. And they've applied that to life, and virtually all of them have been very successful and love the Lord, serve the Lord, do a lot of good things in life. That's the most rewarding thing about it.